What's going on, YouTube? How you doing? And thanks for all my subscribers. I appreciate everybody. Today, I'm bringing back out the G3C. Okay. And one of the reasons that I'm bringing back out the G3C, yes, it is loaded. So I'm just gonna let you know, but it's only loaded because I want to show you the problems that I've been having with this G3C since I had it. I was told that if you put a certain amount of rounds through it, they break the gun in, that it will stop happening. But from the time that I had this gun, I've been having nothing but trouble. Do I like the gun? Yes. So here's the problem. I like the gun, but I don't trust the gun. So I like the gun when I'm at the range because it takes regular practice ammo. But for some reason, when you put hollows in it, defense ammunition in it, it's always a problem. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you an idea what I'm talking about. This is hollows, which are defense ammo, and this is what everybody should probably carry in their gun. You know what I mean? It's a preference on which one that you use, but these are actually, I don't even know which one. I bought so much hollows, but I'm not exactly sure which brand this is, but it might be the Winchester hollows, or it might be the Hortneys. Okay, so yeah, so here's the problem that I'm having with the G3C. So, all right, it's empty, but I am gonna put something in it just to give you an idea. So I don't know if you can see, but in here, it gets jammed for some reason. And I guess from doing a little research, they said that you have to file it down. Here's my problem. Having several other different guns, I feel like coming out the box and paying your money for a gun, you shouldn't have to modify it yourself as far as like sanding anything down. It should come straight out the box, and you should be able to defend yourself with this weapon without any issues or problems. Okay, excuse my background, it's raining. So that's a big problem to me. I do like the gun. I like the way it shoots when I'm at the range, but as far as like reliability, as far as like trusting it, if God forbid anything was to happen, if I had to protect my family or protect myself, I don't know. Okay, so I'm only gonna do this one time because I know YouTube really doesn't like guns to be loaded while we're showing it and doing anything. But I just want to give you guys an example of what I've been going through with this G3C. And not only have I been going through it, I was actually at the range with a new gun that I just bought that I will present to you guys soon. So just stay watching out for some new videos. But I was actually breaking in a new gun that I bought, and it was a guy that had the same G3C, and he was having the same issues that I have, but he was actually at the range having these issues while he was firing. So, like I said, certain practice ammo, I never had any problem when it came to practice ammo, regular bulb, I guess that's what you call it, regular ammunition, like the regular bulb ammunition. But every time I put a defense ammunition in it, I always have an issue. So it is loaded. I just want to show you the problem that I'm having. And I know I do have my 17 round clip in it. So I know some of you probably gonna say, well, that's the reason why. It's not the reason why, because I have the same problem with the 12 round mag. So this is the problem that I'm having. My finger's not gonna be on the trigger, but I do want to show you, and it's pointed down. So this is the problem that I'm having. You see that? See? did not go into the slot. So this is what I usually do to get this not to happen. So now I got to do it again. See? I'm gonna take that out. It's unloaded. Just let you see it. It's unloaded. That's a problem. Okay? That's a problem. Because if your life is on the line and you have to do all of that, that's a big problem. So, do I like the Taurus G3C? I don't know. I think I like it to shoot at the range and just maybe have some fun with. But as far as trusting my life on the line, I don't think I could trust that gun. And I've been watching other people just to see what they say and excuse me, just to see what they say about the gun. And you know, most people give it good reviews, and I have heard people give it bad reviews. But I'm kind of caught in between giving it a good review because, like I said, if you had to protect yourself or your family and you have to go through that, there's a possibility that you might get hurt because just for the simple fact that it didn't rack on the first try. I racked on the second try, you know, and I had to like basically had to like finagle it to do what I wanted to do. I'm gonna show you one more time, and just to show you that this is not me making this up. So I'm gonna rack it. Oh, it racked that time. But anyway, but I don't care. At the end of the day, it needs not to happen at all. So, see? You see the hesitation in the rack? Not good. Okay, so yeah, those are the problems that I've been having. It's not loaded, just to be clear. Excuse me. It's not loaded. But yeah, so it's like a delay in when you decide to rack it. And that's a problem for me because I have other weapons and I don't have that problem. Once I rack it, it's racked. It's ready to go. God forbid anything was to happen. This firearm, my firearms are ready to go. But this one, it's like some type of delay, or it maybe it just takes it feeds better on certain types of hollows, okay? Which is cool, you know, maybe it just feeds a better hollow. But me, I have my preference, and if it's not feeding the hollows that I want, that's a problem. So, like I said, I'm not going to say that the G3C is not a bad gun, because when it fires, it fires. It's a good weapon. It feels good. It has a nice weight. The trigger is good. Everything's pretty much good on this weapon. So, but like I said, when it comes to protecting yourself and maybe your life on the line, that's a different question. So, you know, to each his own. Like I said, I've got good reviews. I got bad reviews. I'm kind of caught in between because sometimes I do want to carry this gun, but I'm skeptical about carrying it because I'm not sure if my life was on the line and I had to draw this gun and say I didn't keep one in the chamber or I did keep one in the chamber. How do I know that this defense ammo that I'm using is going to get caught it's going to not rack the proper way that it's supposed to? Okay, so I've done research, and they said that you're supposed to file this down. But me, I personally, they said that you're supposed to file this down. This area right here where my finger is at, you can see it, because something that makes it get caught. But then I also heard that the more you fire the weapon, over 400 to 300 rounds, it should break in. I have a problem with that too. This weapon is fairly new. I don't even think I put 1,000 rounds through it. So I feel like that shouldn't happen. If I gotta break a gun into that altitude or that's a lot, man. That's a lot, and I get it. It's a budget weapon, and people feel like for the price, but you do get what you pay for. And like I said, I don't think Taurus is a bad company. I personally like Taurus. I like the way they make their guns, But at the end of the day, like I said, when it comes to your life or it comes to your family, you got to ask yourself, do you want that to happen? So I showed you 3 times already, and the first time it got stuck, the second time it hesitated, the third time it racked. But honestly, if you in a situation, could you afford to take them chances? Could you afford to know if it's going to rack that day, or could you afford to say, well, I don't know, So that's been a big problem with me, because I usually like to go back and forth between my 43X and this one, the G3C, Taurus G3C. So some people say that I'm biased and you only like Glock, and that's not true, because I prefer Glock because of the reliability, but I've actually tested plenty of weapons, and I usually go with my preference. So I'm not here to guide you and say, hey, don't get this, don't get that. Like I always say in any of my videos, I'm not a professional. I'm just somebody that likes guns. I like to go to the range. I like, I'm trying to get better as I go, and this is just a hobby for me. So I'm not a gunsmith. I'm not anybody that I've never won any competitions. That's not what I'm here for. I'm just basically the person that wants to, I'm like you. I'm pretty much, I could say, fairly new to guns, and I like them. And I'm just trying to save people money. If I can save you some money and show you some tips that I'm learning, then that's what I'm going to do. So G3C, pretty, like I said, a good gun. Would I trust this gun as far as like my life? I can't say I will, and until I can rack it a few times and I feel like it's not getting jammed or whatever's going on with it, because like I said, I only made this video because I seen somebody else going through the same thing. Actually, I have set this gun up for months, and I haven't even, I cleaned it, and no, I did. I took it to the range, but like I said, practice ammo, the regular bulb pretty much works. But anytime I put like a hollow tip or any type of defense ammunition in it, I always have an issue. So, I've tried 115 grain. I tried 124 grain. Okay, I tried both, but is it my preference? No. It's a little snappy. It's very snappy. I'm not getting endorsed by anybody. So it's very snappy. But it has a good feel to it. So I'm not gonna take that away from it. It has a good feel to it. And then once you get in the rhythm of it, you'll like it. But like I said, I'm more about what if I had to protect my family, if I had to protect myself, could I afford for that situation to happen, as far as the gun jamming on me, or it's not racking or anything like that. So it's like I haven't even put a certain amount of rounds through it, and I already cleaned it, because I thought maybe that was a problem, and I'm like, I cleaned it and it's still the same situation. So teach his own. I'm not here to knock the gun. Maybe some people have bought the gun, and they don't have that issue. So, but I'm just telling you about the issue that I'm having, and I don't trust the gun, and I did kind of carry this on a vacation with me because and the only reason I carried it in the vacation with me is because I felt like if God forbid somebody did try to break into my car, or the hotel that me and my family were in, and because I've had people that took, like, maybe housekeeping or whatever, took stuff from us. If they decided they wanted to take something, I was A-okay with them taking this. Not that I wanted them to take it, but this was like okay, I don't want to take my expensive or the guns that I really appreciate. But not to say that I don't appreciate this, because I'm sure if I got into a jam, hopefully that I can protect myself with it, but I don't trust it as far as protecting myself, because just for the simple fact that if somebody lunging at you, or somebody already drawn on you, and you got to worry about your gun jamming on you, or it's not racking the proper way that it needs to rack. So that's a problem for me. And I have other weapons, and I don't have that situation. Straight out the box, no problems. Any ammo I'll put in it. 115, 124, no problems. The guns is ready to go. And like I said, I'm not here to steer you away from the brand. I actually love the way Taurus decided to make this G3C. I love the way it feels. I love the I think it's a nice gun. I mean, like I said, I don't have any issues with it as far as the gun itself, the way it feels, the way it handled, the way it holds. But like I said, as far as my life, that's a problem. And I got to question if this gun can protect me or my family. That's my biggest problem. I love the fact that it's real. You can conceal this weapon, but I don't know. Just for the simple fact that you want me to go in there and file stuff down, I feel like that's not my job. I bought the weapon; it should be ready to fire. I should be able to protect myself, and if most I should do to a weapon myself is modify it. Lights, change sights, stuff like that. But as far as like going in there fouling and doing stuff like that, I don't feel like that's my job. I feel like the weapon should come ready to be fired. I feel like the weapon should come ready to protect you. I feel like the gun should come already, you should have tested this before you sold it. And that's just my opinion. I'm not knocking Taurus or anybody. A few friends of mine told me that I should just send it back to Taurus and let them send me back a new one, but I haven't done it. Because that's another issue with me. I feel like I bought it. It should work. I haven't heard anybody say that they sent a gun back to Glock. And I know people can't stand Glocks. I know it's 100 people. I know 100. Listen, people can't stand Glocks, and I get it, because there are 100 guns out there with better prices than the Glock, just as good as the Glock. But it always comes down to me with reliability, and this is, from what I feel, it's not reliable. So like I said, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to do anything, but what I've been learning is that, and I wish before I bought this, I would have did a little more research, but I saw it, I like it. I thought it felt really good in my hand, and, but for $100 or a couple of dollars more, you could get a Canic. Listen, Canics are very nice, and I think that I'm probably the next compact gun that I get, the next compact gun I get is probably going to be a Canic. But I also like the Taurus 1911s. So I don't know. I like the Taurus 1911s, but I've been a little. This G3C has me a little skeptical about the brand of Taurus. I feel like I should not have to send it back. I feel like I should not have to. This should not come out the box, and I'm having these problems. I feel like I didn't even put almost 1,000 rounds through this yet, and I'm having issues. I feel like the gun, I should not have to. I'm like, okay, fine. Every gun needs to be broken in, so it won't be a little stiff. That's not my issue. But when the gun is jamming on you, that's a problem. That's a real problem. We all pray and wish and hope that we don't have any situations that we have to draw our guns or use our guns, but God forbid we did. That's put me in the danger zone. And like I said, G3C, cool gun. I think it's cool when first starting off, but the more you get into guns and the more you realize, like, okay, I need this gun to do what I need it to do, and I need this gun to protect me and get me get me the results that I needed to get me, or whatever the case is. So however you're gonna use your gun, however you use your firearms, But for me, firearms is basically to protect me and to protect my family. So if I gotta take that chance of the gun getting caught, I don't know. So you guys like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'm personally thinking about trading it in. I want to know what y'all guys think. Should I trade it in? Should I keep it? Should I actually go in it and file it down myself and keep it and see how it works? Or, what's that? What do they say? Keep it or dump it? I don't know. But lately I've been feeling like I want to get rid of it and probably just get my wife a personal gun for herself, because she actually likes it. But like I said, I personally don't want to give my wife. Well, I did give it to her, but I don't want her to use this gun for the simple fact that, God forbid, if she got into a situation and she needed to draw this gun, what if somebody was doing something to my kids? What if somebody was doing something to her and she had to use this weapon? I would feel paranoid, and I would not trust this weapon to protect her or my kids, just for the simple fact that she's not really hands-on with the guns like me. So if she had to rack it and go through that would it would scare the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about getting her Smith & Wesson EZ 380 or 9, either or. She could shoot either or. But I don't know. So you guys let me know what you think. Keep it or dump it. Trade it. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. I got another video coming up. I don't know how many videos I'm going to shoot about this G3C anymore. So just to give you the heads up. But if I do decide to keep it, I'll be back with another review. And if I do decide to keep it, I'm going to go in there and do some work. So, but I don't know if I want to do that, because I feel like I paid my money and it should automatically work. But maybe that's me. Maybe some people feel like they fine with buying stuff and going in there and doing a little maintenance to it. But I'm not. I pay my money. It should work. And after I break it in or whatever I do, then I should be doing maintenance, because I actually wore it out, or I little wear and tear, basically like a car. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't buy this used. I bought it brand new. So it's no wear and tear to this gun. I don't even think I put 500 rounds through it yet. And if I did, It's only 500 rounds, so it should be no problems and no issues. But like I said, like and subscribe, and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'm very sure that most people did the same thing I did. Make this their first, their first gun that they buy. First firearm that they buy. That people don't like to hear the word gun. The first firearm that you bought, and let me know what you think, because I feel like when I first got it, I was in love, and then I realized that there's other guns out there that, man, just shoot 10 times better, just racks 10 times better, just better quality. But I can't say that it's a bad quality gun. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. And, hopefully I can save some people some money or some troubles, or maybe you can give me some ideas what to do with it. But like I said, I'm already at wit's peak, so I'm ready to either get rid of it or sell it or trade it in, and to buy my wife something. So I'm pretty much, I don't think that this would be my everyday or switch up EDC. I'm pretty much stuck on my 43X, and I actually been working on looking for other EDC guns to carry, but I'm pretty much stuck on that. I like the way that one feels, shoots. I'm pretty accurate with it, so I guess if it's not broken, don't fix it. But every now and then, being that I paid my money, I would have loved to carry this one because I love the way the size, I love the way the weight, and but here we are. But thanks YouTube for tuning in, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.